tonight. The champion's about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you bout to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a sting, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now, we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest cause of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus. And then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears the wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? pick up the
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost the appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat in line, I leave a message at the bed.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Yeah. Hello, would you pick up the phone? Come on. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Yeah. Would you pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Hello, would you pick up the f***ing phone?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Rocky Marciano,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is set.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The straight right just misses. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round.
Come
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Misses with the straight left. Defense is not an option for these two. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. Jab does not score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Scores with the counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that straight left. That punch is beginning to take its toll. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with the hook. They both want the knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throw a shot, they get countered. defense blocking that right uppercut. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good idea with that counter, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Is he going to punch himself out, though? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominant. And there's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice exchange here from both men. Two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Throws the jab but does not score. These two fighters are made for one another. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Jab slightly off target. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Misses with that jab. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
My castle of sand, waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band, and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone, but we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellites attract where you are.
We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, welterweight. Anthony Crolla, the $1 Million Man, the former lightweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup. And there's the bell to start round 1. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. They block that jab. Perfect counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. Stepping back is Corolla. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counters? And $1 million finally goes down. What a shot. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Corolla in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They stop the hook there. Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that straight left. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, hitting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocket and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round. Now relax.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. Is he going to punch himself out, though? $1 million Corolla in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Uppercut does not score. Got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10. Did you see that? Pacquiao there got clipped clean. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident.
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Oh, that power punch hurt him. His stamina is off the charts. Oh, and Anthony Corolla tastes the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's still on the fight.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice. Time for the 5th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Big whiff with the right hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Just missed with that hook. Throws the jab, but does not score. Bro, took a big shot there. I thought... And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and...
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one second. Really need. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Talk to a lot. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demise.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Terry Harper. She won the IBO lightweight title in 2019 and the WBC lightweight title in 2020. Here comes the pride of Brooklyn, New York. It's Heather Hardy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Yorkshire, England, here is a women's super featherweight champion of the world, Terry Belter Harper. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, presenting the WBO featherweight champion of the world, introducing Heather the Heat Hardy.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place.
All right.
You'd be very lucky if you're ringside. But
And that's the opening bell, round 1. She can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. This fight has a real good flow. Oh, right there! Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. The right hook misses. What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Harper in that. And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. She wasn't ready for that counter. They blocked the left there. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Down goes Terry Harper. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Harper in that last one. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. fighter willing to slow down. A perfect counter shot. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't want to trade shots. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Solid punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Incredible work rate. Nice counter shot by her. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That punch landed. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot for...
10, you're out.
Not many people would have predicted it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You are the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. Get back.
Do your business.
Okay, let's reset. Switch sides.
Focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're already...
All right, great round. Great round. Right, now relax. Relax.
Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead. Just focus yourself in.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried...
Better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard. Get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box, you will win.
Let's go.
That's it, you're winning the round. Nothing stupid.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Give me your gloves.
Good work, that's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's working. Beautiful, beautiful. I like that. Look at me. Focus, focus. Breathe, relax, relax. Great work, this. It's all going nicely. It's all going to plan.
That's time.
Okay, now you're switching off. All right, I can see you switching off. Focus, center, focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Box.
Be smart. Get through it. Just get through this round.
Good shot. Good. Keep going. Keep going.
Time out.
Okay, you're switching off now. I can see you switching off. Right, you've got this. Get back out there. Focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe. Focus again. Watch your back.
Let's do it.
Throw the jab. Slip. Left hook.
get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You are the better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. You're better than this. I've said.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Now you're switching off, all right? I can see you're switching off. Focus, center, get back out there. Focus, we've got a minute. Just breathe, focus again. One.
Let's fight.